take some of the energy that from being in the spirit world and just kind of relaxing and taking in the scenery. He's going to take some of it, and he's going to use. Going to try to do. Just make it quick, okay? And he's using the help action to where whatever she's trying to do, she gets advantage on her next turn.
Okay.
What? I said and my thing didn't go off. What the fuck? Again, you as a player right now is not. You are literally doing like the same thing as the character as that, giving me the 2 gold pieces, and I feel so bad that I robbed you from that book. Now,
guilt trip.
Well, I don't feel that bad now.
I am going to look to Skaya and say, for now, I will let you take control of my body in the real world. I would like to stay here and see if I can try and calm down.
Yeah. Okay. I will.
All I ask is, of course, no drinking.
Of course not.
And try not to kill Mirabelle.
I would never.
I would never. Sounds like that's a bull-faced lie.
We may be pissed at her ass, but we do not consider her as an enemy. We may not consider her as a friend either, but she's not our enemy.
She's just a lost child.
Exactly. A lost pup.
I was about to argue with you, Caleb, but then I was like, wait a minute, that's actually kind of true.
It's literally what your character is.
Yes.
Yes.
So, go ahead.
A lost pup that's trying to find her way.
Alright, now that one might get you an axe in your face.
You're too far away to hear it, though.
Yeah. I'm assuming this is a more private conversation.
Oh, no, I know. I'm just like making a joke.
Oh.
But yeah, I basically just walk over here and I walk over here and try to, like, I'm basically just picking up pebbles and skipping rocks on the water to try and calm down.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait, Nirma, I was about to make a bad joke, and then I remembered, oh wait, you can actually see in this world.
Yeah.
yes, I can see in this world.
I was about to say, can you see the pebbles that you're picking up? I was like, oh wait, this is the spiritual world. You can see both. Both.
So,
he can. Riku, the young man in our...
I was about to make a bad joke. I am sorry. Please forgive me for that one.
no, there is no forgiveness.
I didn't think
Pretty
it
much
was going to be anyways.
most people know that I am a woman. Because of my attitude? Yeah!
I don't know what the
I
NPCs
hate-
do.
Yeah, Jesus. Anyways, Sogo, what are we doing?
Yeah. But yeah, most people know, and the one person who does is the only one who could give less of a shit about anyone's secrets. So.
That's true. Yet he's yet to ask for mine.
No. I would like to see if I could heal. Can I use my empathy to try and heal the giant centipede?
Yeah, go ahead and...
Don't kill yourself now, though.
I don't roll. I just choose how much, and I'm going to do 20 points.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez, you're going to kill yourself.
you heal it
No.
20 points. It is still unconscious, though.
Oh, thank God. That's what I was afraid that it was going to be back to being waking up. I was like, oh God, it's going to kill you first.
It's gonna eat
It's
sauce.
going to
Oh.
whip around and eat you.
Really. Stop using the chat, damn it. But I'm just going to look over.
I don't remember
Stat.
hitting you.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh Well, it's like all I was gonna see. All I was trying to do was get on top of the thing so that I could speak.
Fucking.
Okay, fucking shit. All I was
Are you
getting
in
on
each
top of
other?
the thing to do was.
Ew, why are you two in each other? I just realized both of your tokens are inside each other.
Ooh.
Who's
Oh, you mean
And Zossies, like both of your tokens are inside each other.
why is Benjiro inside of Zoss?
I didn't notice that.
God damn it!
He wasn't
All I
there
was
for
gonna
me.
say-
He was still in the water for me.
That's what, like, see, that's what I was like, do you guys not see what I'm seeing?
And I was over here.
Anyways, you heal 20 points, and what else are you gonna do?
I was just going to like at this point, since I'm only 6 health in, it's not like I look absolutely ghastly. I'm like,
God.
that's all I can do. And just so you know, I never considered you evil. Besides, I got far too much blood on my hands to be able to judge. And I walk off.
I give you like that shitty evil stare. Like I heard you, but at the same time, like I told you to walk away. I told you to go away. Go fuck off.
But yeah, like you forget, like Myrdal seems to forget. Like Soko's the only person who's literally never had any.
The only two is so like as in characters who gave her any sort of respect is the one right behind her, you who walked away, and currently what is shocking her a bit, and she doesn't know how to compute this real quickly, is Benjiro. Like, she doesn't know how to and who she thought was a possible friend was just hopped on the centipede without asking, and without trying to maybe try to do something try to like solve the solution by talking, was just hopped on it and started doing something to the centipede. What all Meridale saw was basically pissing the centipede off, what then just pissed her off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways,
The captain never did anything to you.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
Well, he's as a character, as Zossi is a character, he's gave her the shitty of like you're a slave and stuff like that, but he doesn't actually like interact with her too much, so she doesn't have a beef with him.
I thought you and the captain got along pretty well. I thought y'all had some interactions on the ship.
The captain doesn't like me. The captain doesn't like me that much, but he doesn't hate me either.
Well, I was gonna say I don't think he terribly likes any. I was gonna say he likes you about as much as he likes the rest of them.
Yeah. I mean,
he
that's a
doesn't
valid
like me
point.
because I mentioned that I went through his pockets, and that see, that's the reason why he doesn't like me.
I mean, to be
Other
fair,
than that, he's all right with me.
I mean, to be fair, that's a pretty mild response to someone going through while you're unconscious.
See, the captain was he was unconscious. He was drunk as fuck, but yet he had enough conscience to grab my arm and say, "Don't you fucking do it." And I'm like, "Alrighty."
Yeah. Thief to another thief.
What you're gonna do, Sandro?
Yeah, I was shit. I was mostly gonna talk to you about one. I was like, well, despite all of this excitement, being gone for 5 minutes, things seem to be escalating, and things seem to be new popping up all the time. And he points at the centipede, and he's like, I don't know how in the hell you did that, but you sure as shit seemed to agitate the hell out of the companions. And then he kind of looks over to them, and then he looks back at you, and he goes, I've done what you asked, though. Toshi's been informed, and it's done. And then he looks back at the centipede and goes, are you sure this is what you want to do? He looks at the centipede, and he's just like, the path to fighting require any and all advantages that we can get, and even if we have to resort to this, I find it uncomfortable, but this is your choice.
Meridale just looks down, and I turn around, and I put my hand out for like a handshake.
Yeah, Sandro kind of grabs her.
And I shake your hand, and I say thank you. And I put my other hand on your shoulder, and I'm just like, I don't understand how you're one of the only ones who seems any respectful, but I guess that maybe I should learn a little more.
Sandro shrugs and goes, I've been through a lot. And besides, he looks at the rest of the party and he just goes, none of them could ever make this choice. None of them could possibly understand.
Meridel looks away from you and she's like, why do I feel like you know me a little more than you should?
Sandro laughs and goes, oh, that's what happens when you get old and you've and you've killed a ton of people. You get experience. You learn to the people who you serve under and the people who you fight against. It helps you become a more effective killer, and it also helps you get what you want. Sandro just kind of shrugs it. In order to be a leader, you must learn to be a follower, and you must learn to accept orders before you can give them.
I look away from you towards the centipede, and I'm like, and then look back. So, what are my orders then?
Sandro rubs. Well, now that we can get all this song and dance out the way, your orders are the same as they've always been: to eliminate the enemies of Kyoso, and to kill the captain. He kind of you and he just says, "Know thyself," and then he walks away. And I walk away and I of my very professional and loyal and totally with it and together party members. and in my loudest voice, I yell at them and I'm just like, all right, well, this has all been fun and very educational. We have wasted a tremendous amount of time, and I have become disappointed in all of you. He's like, and he goes, but we've also become immensely more powerful in our spirit realm. He's like, I think we're ready to continue, and whenever we all meet back out the, we're gonna get ready for the night, and in the morning we are out. We are out of the city of lies. We are going to go kill this captain, because we have already wasted enough time, and he's probably at the gates of Ona's castle as we speak.
Valid point.
And he just kind of looks around and do y'all get me? Are there any questions?
No, sir.
Like,
Look at the
disappointed. No, certainly. Disappointed child.
I am a giant terracotta ox in samurai armor, by the way.
I was gonna say.
Benjo just goes, you got any tea on you?
Sandro just looks at you and he goes, there's tea in the whorehouse.
I can't
God.
physically go to the whorehouse right now.
Sandro goes, yes, you can. He goes, you knock yourself up out of the spirit realm, and you'll wake up wherever your little squirrel man has left you. And if your squirrel man hasn't left you in the whorehouse, you're gonna get a foot up your ass.
I say, hey, the only one with a squirrel-like creature is me. This is a different thing.
Sandro comments from the rodent gallery.
The rodent gallery.
Anyways, you just head back to the real world. I'll be there in the morning.
Sandro, like, he gets close to you, and he just goes, if I have to drag you to the ships, he's like pointing, like his finger is like the size of your chest cavity, by the way. And he's like, if I have to drag you to the boat, you will be in pieces by the time I'm done.
keep in mind, I was the only one that followed this.
I just realized real quickly that me trying to reach your shoulder. How tall are you at this current second?
I was gonna say I'm gonna assume I allow.
I just
allowed
look.
it.
Pedro just looked at.
Caleb, how tall is he at this current moment? Like, I didn't comprehend that. I thought that he maybe mellowed out for a second, like he's no longer fused with his animal or something. But then I look at the token, I'm like, wait a minute.
No, I've been
Maybe
giant
reach
this whole
his
time.
shoulder?
Yeah.
Your face comes to like the middle of his chest.
Oh, so for once he's like, Merido's like, why the fuck is he so tall?
Because I'm big ox man, big minotaur boy.
Pedro is also looking at Sandra like, I'm the only one that followed orders.
And Sandro just goes. And Sandro just says, "Yeah, well, there's always room for you to surprise me." So, and then he points at your chest again, and he goes, "Don't fuck up."
Don't fuck up.
And then he kind of looks at everybody else, and he's just like, "Are we good? Are we good to go back to the boats and get ready and do our jobs?"
So we're going. So we're just heading to the boats after.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna conclude our business for whatever it is this night, and yeah, whatever I'm assuming we're in the late afternoon, heading into the evening, right?
It's about I would say about 8 o'clock right now.
Yeah. So basically, yes, Andrew's saying, yeah, we're gonna take off. We're gonna head out of the city on the land route. We're not meeting up at the ship. We're gonna meet up at a place so that we can leave.
I have one question for Maho first.
Yeah, go for it.
Pedro is also going to pipe up. Wouldn't it be better to meet up at an inn at the front gates of the city?
No, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna meet up at an inn so we can leave the city on land. We're not gonna meet up at the ship because if we meet up at the ship, we have to walk the whole fucking city.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
so yeah, Maho is still here. So if you guys want to talk to him, you can.
Yeah.
If not, you guys can leave the spirit world.
I am the only one that is staying in the spirit world while Gaia is taking over.
Yeah.
Pedro's just letting his Tanuki have fun. This is his day.
Yeah. Sogo looks to Maho because he did ask for the favor of one of his major favors was Maho potentially teaching him magic. He just looks at him and goes, "You said that to learn these abilities that I had to learn whether or not I have it innately or if it's something I can learn. So how do I do that? How do we figure that out?"
Well, if you have it innately, you would feel different in a certain way. You would be able to do small bits of magic with no
Be right
problem
back.
at all. But if you don't have anything like that, you would have to learn yourself.
Huh. Alrighty.
Basically is, if you want to do like straight magic, choose if you want to do like wizard where you have to learn the spells, or sorcerer where you're kind of born with magic.
I think wizard would be in this situation.
Yeah, especially because I've shown there's nothing backstory wise that
no
would
heal
natural
people.
ability.
What are you talking about that you don't
That's
know?
because
magic?
that's something.
That's a monk
That's
thing.
something I got. That's
Yeah.
something I had to train to do. Because
you
once I
do-
met the old man, he's the one who showed me that.
You actually do have a higher, just 1 point higher in intelligence than charisma, so it would make sense to be a wizard.
Yes, I actually have a bonus to intelligence, so yes, I would do wizard. Thank you, Maho. I will work on that for sure. And is there anything else you can tell me about it, or should I just go?
If you really want to learn magic, I suggest reading up on some books.
You see, that's a problem. because
You're
I
illiterate.
I can't read.
He kind of just looks at you.
Alrighty, Mike.
Look, it's a long story.
I guess I'll have to teach you how to read.
Uh,
Get roasted.
The one person he doesn't want to be taught by. It's like, I guess I could teach you to read.
could
Fucking-
literally.
Caught
Yeah.
4K.
Will be literally anybody else.
I was gonna say, oh shit. So, some says it says I lost connection to the
Yeah, I
thing.
said I did too.
And
But it's
Yeah, I
like,
had to- yeah, do so.
I guess.
so,
And like, he's giving a look like it's physically painful for him to say this. It's like, I guess you're right.
I say
can
you need
also
a
teach
strict
you how to
teacher to
read.
learn properly.
as Benjo pipes up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. Apparently,
He
Caleb
went
blue
blue
screen.
screen. No, his shit. No.
Wait, his stuff went blue screen?
Look at the
His
chat.
computer blue screened.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Not again.
Why are you being so quiet? I was like,
Windows. Windows has run into a problem and must restart.
Fucking hell. We were having all this like this
Just
all this
take-
funny
Just take that bottled water, DM, and just pour it all.
He can't
just,
hear us.
Just all over.
Can he hear
Hold on.
us?
no, you can't.
Ah.
Well, I mean, we wasted a bunch of time where we could have just let Meridell and have to talk with the centipede, but then I'm not mad at you. Real quickly, want to say this: not mad at you, Ryu. That was fun and eventful for what happened, but we maybe had moved a little further on if we didn't try to rip the shit out of me.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
I think it worked out.
Oh no, it worked fine. I actually enjoyed it.
no, it was stupid.
Maybe not trying to forcefully right after to forcefully fuse in it 2 more times, but
Yeah.
I'm not.
What?
I want. Because I'm like an 18-foot like terracotta bull giant thing, and I want my shitty 50-foot of hempen rope to hold my weight.
now you're about like I would say
I
about
think the
No,
rope
you're-
would snap.
no,
Well,
you're
like-
in your chest. I'm
Yeah,
8
so I'm
foot
probably more like 14 feet, but yeah,
Yeah, I think the rope would snap in two if you tried that.
don't worry about it.
two.
We don't know how much I weigh. Maybe I weigh the same.
You weigh fucking a ton when you went into fucking like fucking
I choose
ginormous.
I
would
choose to
actually
believe,
probably
like,
weigh 2,000.
I choose to believe it snaps and you go hurtling into the earth and you just leave a path through the forest
It's
that
like
you just ripped apart.
like the scene in Invincible when he gets tossed through Chicago. She just
Yep.
fucks everything up
Yep.
in his path.
Yep. Yep. Let's see here.
He's gonna reconnect. His computer was at 15% when he took that picture, so
Oh, that explains a lot.
I think it's
Well,
being
yeah.
being fast.
But I'm using that 19 insight roll I did on Mirabelle earlier to kind of gauge whether he should engage or not. That's why I was saying to Mirabelle, it all depends on the dice last session.
Yeah.
I was like, it depends on the dice because I was going to insight Mirabelle to see if I rolled low, then Benjo was probably going to start attacking. But if he rolled high, he would see that probably Mirabelle was trying to do something and he wouldn't engage.
Yeah. Yeah, I was the only one
I
not.
was like, you rolled low on your stealth. What the fuck are you talking about?
My insight at the very start of
No, I remember your insight.
yeah, it was like a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh my god, I have 6 health. Oh my goodness.
That's the reason why I didn't engage in combat with you, Mirado, or your centipede. So you better thank the dice gods for that.
Yeah, but my thing is I think I was the only one who wasn't actually. Well, I guess Sandro
Didn't attack me. Benjiro didn't attack me, and you tried to get. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna ask you, what the fuck was your game plan?
I was gonna have my squirrel carry the rope. I was gonna throw the squirrel, and I was gonna have him tangle up the rope and I don't know. It's kind of hard because it never.
You were gonna tie the centipede. Were you trying
What I was going to do was I was gonna have it tie up its antennas so that I could just climb up on the rope.
Oh.
Okay.
Windows is forcing an update.
I accidentally yeeted the chipmunk into a tree. Completely fucking missed. I am so embarrassed.
Oh my god, that video I was going through, that literally reminds me of this one video. It's a bit too spicy because it's 2009 internet, but it was the guy's like, fucking Windows 7. Like, I don't want to update your shitty Windows because every time I update, you fuck up the operating system. And he's like, and now, after I keep telling you, no, I want to fucking update. No, I want to fucking update. Now this happens, and it's like this, in 11 hours or whatever, we're gonna automatically update your shit. We're automatically updating your shit. It's gonna take 11 minutes, or in 11 minutes, your PC's gonna automatically restart, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. And he's like, I am in the middle of rendering, you asshole. And he's like, and it's gonna take 10 hours, you fucking bricks. It's like,
Yeah.
it's so good. It's such a great video.
I'm currently waiting on Caleb to get back. So,
Yeah, we're all waiting.
Yeah, apparently so.
Because if they're still streaming, I already know who I'm going to raid, so.
Yeah.
This is my time to actually talk to you, chat. How is everybody doing in chat?
Oh
so
yeah, I was
far?
about to say, if you want to randomly just talk to chat, go for it.
I barely have anybody in chat.
Yeah, I have a few people lurking.
I mean, I got a new follower, and they fucking jump scared me with rocks.
Karma, bitch! Karma! All the times I had to hear that shitty joke.
Ah, welcome back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So, fuck Windows, I hear.
I think he's getting his mic.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure,
I don't
I'm
think
pretty
anybody's
sure
watching
when
my
the
stream or
next
even
day,
in my chat, so
You have,
Sorry.
yeah, you got viewers. You got one viewer who's watching, and then several who are lurking.
Yes. By the way, Benjiro is probably going to have a massive hangover the next morning. Yeah,
There we
we
go.
hear that.
Yeah, then we can hear you.
Sorry for, messing up. your
Aggressive
ears.
snapping.
You're
Yeah.
fine, Caleb.
Trying to get my mic fixed. I'm not gonna open up Foundry again because that's too much of a hassle.
No, you're fine.
I still have my screen on Foundry, and I'm fine.
mine too.
Mine isn't anymore, so I can't do anything for it by looking
Yeah.
standard, but
But we can do RP though.
yeah,
that's
that's basically we're ending it, so.
I actually
I'm
had a
standing where I
quick
want to
question
stand.
based on something that Mirabelle asked me. Did the centipede the creepy faced centipede? It had its antennas and its mandibles still, or is it just the face?
It had its antennas and mandibles. It
Okay.
just had a human face.
Okay, because Mirabelle was asking what I was intending to do with my chipmunk.
I was like, well,
And I
also
was
asking when you climbed on top of the centipede. I was like, what was your game plan again on that part too?
I was gonna try and talk you back to your senses, but I never got a chance because I got yeeted immediately.
Yeah.
The one thing Zossi wanted to ask Maho is he said that there's a way to reverse this. I'm gonna say corruption of a spirit animal, and how would reversing it work?
Yeah, he said there is no way to reverse.
Oh, I heard.
corruption.
I thought he said there was.
No, he said there wasn't.
That's what I
What
heard.
path I'm going towards is pretty much permanent. Whatever I've done to my centipede is now permanent.
Yeah, he said that you can't reverse it, like it's irreversible, but you don't have to complete it. Like if Mirado continues down the path, she'll end up creating, a beast and becoming like Nashina. But she doesn't have to go down the full path. And if she doesn't go down the full path, the centipede will always stay looking like that. It will always look like that for the rest of Mirado's life.
What may we add real quickly? Wasn't my plan to try to do it twice in this session? I was just trying
You
to
did it 3
grab
times.
hold of the reins.
You did it 3 times.
Oh, I know.
You
I
did-
did it. Wait, did I do it 3 times in this
You
session?
did it thrice.
No,
you
you
did
did
it-
it once and then twice in the
Yeah,
session.
you did it twice this session, but you did it 3 times.
I was talking about this session at this moment, not all together. I'm just talking about this session. I wasn't trying to do it twice in a row. But anyways,
Yeah, Benjo's gonna ask Maho if he has any tea leaves on him.
Tea leaves? Not on me.
I burned those when I turned into my
Do
fucking.
you know where I can find some, at least here?
In the spirit world, you might find some tea plants here in the forest, but I don't see why you would need it.
Casually drink it to buy time.
You could just get tea leaves in the real world.
My Tanuki's in the real world.
No, right.
Ugh. Right.
Apparently, Maridale's not the only crazy one doing shit with their spiritual creature.
Yeah, Sindro just.
I mean, to be fair. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Sindro just rolls his eyes and he's like, you are your. Whatever.
To be fair, exactly what kind of shenanigans do we expect his spirit animal to get into besides getting drinking every bar in the area dry? Like,
Drinking every bar in the area dry and getting into bar fights.
okay, never mind. That's a good point. But anyway.
I'm
I'm
just
still-
waiting for the centipede to come back being conscious.
It is going to be unconscious for the rest of the session because we're about to end it.
Yes.
But any other questions for Maho?
Benjo doesn't have any questions for him.
Didn't Riku have one?
Riku already asked.
Oh no, she said, did Maho have any advice for due to my current status?
Condition.
Condition,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Um,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with you besides just got angry and let maybe some wrath be taken over, but then you decided that real quickly as well on your own.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the DM, but I'm just stating that's remotely what you just did. Like, you stated that you were letting your anger control you and that you were shining some wrath at me, but then you kind of decided and talked to Skya, and Skya's like, no, we'd be comfortable to fuse together at this moment if you want to do it, but I'm not sure if you actually did it or not on that part. All I know is that you started shooting at me.
And then
Anyways.
on top of that,
Yeah.
she asked Benjo what to do, and he's just like, don't engage.
But anyway,
Maho's, you're quite far in your spiritual training. Just keep up what you're doing, and you'll be just as good as I am. Very soon.
But to them, I'm not good enough.
I don't think that's the case.
I'm hearing this conversation, right?
Yeah, you guys are all kind of around.
I was about to say, like, all you guys were bunched together, so I didn't want to.
Yeah, I tell Riku, I said, no, you're fine. You something superfluous and rather a waste of time, but you didn't know it was a waste of time, so it was fine. Sandro just shrugs and goes, things with Mirabelle are going to be complicated and different. He's like, you're just going to have to let that situation marinate.
I feel like that was a pump towards me again. The fuck?
Marinating Mirabelle.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Sogo just pipes up. Is just like, look, you did what you thought was right, and it didn't work out. It happens.
Sandro shrugs and just goes, it would have worked for just about any other person besides Mirabelle.
It's like, who's Musashi? What?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about who Musashi is.
But
Anyways.
it's just like, and he just pats her on the shoulder. Hey, don't beat yourself up about it.
You're too short to pat me on the shoulder.
Okay,
we have the same height.
I was gonna say, first off, I'm trying to have a tender moment, and second of all, fuck off.
Oh, man.
Musashi's. Or not Musashi. Why the fuck?
Maho.
My fucking
Who is
god.
Musashi?
I know. I said it when it's just.
Yeah.
Maho's, as Sandro said, you kind of just have to let Mirabelle do her own thing, and hopefully she doesn't go down the path Nashina did. I couldn't stop Nashina from changing. There's nothing you can do to stop Mirabelle.
But what am I to do? What am I supposed to do?
There's nothing you can do. You just have to hope Mirabelle doesn't go down that path, and teach her not to go down that path.
She won't listen, though. She never listens to any of us.
Then we gotta convince her.
How?
Sandro just says, leave that to me. I'll deal with Mirabelle. You worry about those who will listen to your counsel.
Shit.
Your
That's like-
counsel.
That's literally nobody.
Sandro just
out of the party actually listens to you.
I was gonna say Sandro just points to Benji, he points to Sogo, he points to like all the other ones, and he goes, "No, I'm pretty sure they'll all listen to you." And then he looks back at Riku, and if they don't, they're gonna get a foot up their ass.
At this point, Sogo's just like, am I, like, does no one pay attention to how many times I've tried to listen to everyone and talk to people? Like, hello?
There's a height requirement to being acknowledged.
But,
Other than that, they just look over you.
yeah.
If there was a table nearby, it would be flipped by now. God damn you all.
During as everybody's all talking about this, Benjo's grabbing some leaves off the ground, crushing them together, and making a tea set.
Sandro looks at Benjo. Okay, he might.
What?
Yeah, you cut out what?
Oh, Sandro looks back at Riku as he sees Benjiro doing this, and then he says to Riku, "Okay, maybe he doesn't listen to you that much."
At this point, everyone is better off listening to Saito instead of me.
But Saito doesn't go anywhere. He doesn't want to deal with this shit.
Yeah, Sandro says, but Saito is tasked with this quest. It was given to you, and by rights, it's yours to uphold. And Sandro reiterates. He says, and again, Riku, you've done fine. And he points back at the centipede. Don't let this bother you. Mirabelle is walking her path despite your better warnings.
Yeah, no, oh my god. Maho.
There's too many M's.
Yeah, Maho's like... And Sato isn't even here at the moment, and plus, he's only going to be with you guys because he's arrogant and wants knowledge. Once he has that knowledge, he's going to leave you, and he doesn't give two rats' ass about any of you.
Even though he is a rat.
Benjo just kind of chuckles at that.
And I just remember, and And Sojo just got the shit-eating grin. It's like, that's why I had no problem kicking his ass.
Yes, he does need a good ass kicking every now and then. As his teacher, I can confirm.
Well, shit.
I'm glad to see someone who else can kick his ass.
Now, you, Riku, are far more advanced than Sato is when it comes to spiritual training. So if anyone has any spiritual questions, they should come to you.
But even I still have a lot to learn.
Yes, everyone has a lot to learn. Even I do. Everyone is still learning everything. We're all students.
And Sanjuro says, and even in 5 to 10 years, when your mastery is excelled, even those in this land, you'll still have much and more to learn. You'll never stop learning.
Exactly. As my master used to tell me, you will always be a student, even in death.
Yeah. As they're talking about this, Bindro's just picking up a few sticks and putting them in like a campfire. With thing.
As Mahu again speaks. And if you can't teach, teach Mirabelle not to go down this path or stop her from going down this path, don't fret it too much. Both my teacher and I tried to stop Nishina from going down this path, but we couldn't.
I was about to say, did it just cost his teacher's life? What the fuck? Oh god.
But I will give you one warning. If Mirabelle does go down this path and gets to the end like Nishina does, don't do what my master did and show him sympathy, or show her sympathy. Kill her on the spot.
Jesus.
God damn.
That's
Yes, Sanjuro, and looks back at like I said, let me worry about Mirabelle. Her and Nishina are my responsibilities.
Damn it! I want to ask Maho if he can teach me more about the spiritual stuff, but I don't know how to word
How
it.
to word it?
Yeah.
I mean, just ask him and say, hey, could you teach me some more spiritually things? I mean, I know that's straightforward. Unless you're trying to do it like more elegant of a way, then I can't help you.
Are you physically showing this questioning in character, by the way?
Are you trying to basically asking Maho without asking him to here, sit down, teach me shit, have a cup of tea? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, that's not what Bindro is trying to do.
Yes.
But that's a good question.
Yeah, I literally don't want to just say, I know this is a bit out of off
Nowhere.
subject, but I think you can teach me more. You think you can teach me your
ways.
you know,
Yeah.
teach me your ways, oh Master Maho. See,
Well,
she can't do that.
Maho even says you're more advanced than he is, and if you travel down the same path you're going down,
You're going to be more powerful. So he's already telling you that you're doing a great
stronger
job.
than he is. What Bindro is doing right now, if you guys kind of put two and two together,
He's making tea.
yeah, he's making tea
I got that much.
because once you guys leave to the real world, he's still going to stay behind because he gave his Tanuki the day in his body.
Yeah, I know. I remember you stated that back then.
And because Riku's in the spirit world too, we're time for a tea party.
Oh, that's right. You were going to do a tea talk. I forgot about that.
If you ask Mahu to teach you some more spiritual stuff, he just You already know just about everything you need to know right now. You just need to keep practicing. I don't mind sticking around and helping you practice, but there's nothing more I can teach you.
Bendra's gonna pipe up. Even still, you will have knowledge that even Riku probably doesn't know.
Of course, I know a lot. I've been around for centuries.
So even still, as he's kind of scouring for tea leaves, I'll roll a nature check next session for this. But Bendro, as he's searching, he's like, and on top of that, Riku's just asking for what knowledge you have, not because even still, like all of us, she's taught all of us, but her herself had to self-teach herself. So even still, any words of wisdom for her might be beneficial.
What is it that you want to learn? Is there anything specific, exactly? Like, specific about the spirit world or spirits in general? What is it that you want to learn?
Gee, thanks for putting me on the spot, Bendro.
Hey, you were asking and you didn't know how to word it, so Bendro worded it for you. Because you would have been in an infinite loop with Maho.
Is Maho like Yoda is speaking backwards?
I was gonna ask, will he stay and help me practice and tell me if I'm doing anything wrong and stuff like that? Because for me, in my current form, what is it can I do while Gaia has my body?
He will stick around and help you practice some more, and tell you if you're doing something wrong. But what you can do while Skaya's in control. Well, since you're here, you can practice honing your spiritual navigation. How to travel the world easily and how to pinpoint certain people or spirits. Say you're lost and you're looking for Benjiro here. Benjiro's here in the spirit world, but somewhere else, and you're trying to find him. You can train yourself to be able to hone in on his spiritual energy and travel towards him.
So basically what you're saying is we're just playing a spiritual game of hide and go seek.
Sounds more like Marco Polo.
Technically like hide and seek. However, if Riku trains right and, is able to do this technique, you would be at a disadvantage, Benjiro.
Well,
because she would be able to see you no matter where you're at.
Well, what I'm getting at is we can use that method to help train her. I go hide, and she tries to use her spiritual navigation to come find me.
Yes, that could work.
Question from player to DM. Does Riku know that his spirit animal is a horse?
Yes, you do.
So would that mean that she can try and find him?
And are you silenced?
Once you learn how to do it.
Yeah, once you learn how to do it, yes, you can.
Basically, what Benjiro and Maho is planning on doing is Benjiro is going to help you learn how to use this ability. With Maho's help. Maho is going to teach you how to do it, in a sense, while Benjiro goes off and hides somewhere while you're trying to use your spiritual navigation to find him. to pinpoint and find him.
Okay.
So,
Alright, but we'll do the small training montage at the beginning of next session.
yes.
Man.
Yay!
As we are going.
Oh god, that was
That was
that
fun.
could have gone worse.
All right. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I hope you know that the damage that centipede will do is devastating.
I probably
Oh,
the centipede.
honestly-
If it hit you, you probably would have been KO'd right on the bat.
I was gonna say, I'm honestly
Oh, no,
kind
like-
of shocked no one did get hit with the centipede.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 1 when I went to attack
You
you.
rolled. Wait, Caleb, Brazil.
Okay, okay.
The fuck?
Oh god.
Oh,
I was gonna say like it seems like every time I expect to get myself unintentionally killed, I somehow manage to just barely squeak by. Because I was fully under the assumption that I'm gonna get on top of this thing, and I'm going to do whatever I can to get Miradel's back in her own head,
And her own,
dislodge her head from her
control over
ass.
her own fucking spirit animal.
Yes, pull her head out